So far on Fool Around, Ben woke up in Gemma's bed for the second time this week, but she's still not sure about him.
Ben, you should be like that. Yes. I don't.
True single Andrew has done his best to rattle Ben's game plan.
What, are you going to get ratty, son? Don't get ratty, it's all right.
Don't wind me up, bro. Seriously.
What are you going to do? Seriously?
But with the rest of the day to get through before Gemma makes her £10,000 decision, can Ben keep his cool and make sure he gets the prize to share with girlfriend Carla?
I don't let little idiots like that put me down. It's not what, I'll rather forfeit my £5 than let this little prick take me for a fool.
Every day, the girlfriends get the chance to meet their boyfriends and pass on strategic information about the game. As decision time draws closer, there's still everything to play for, as the couples gear up for their final strategy meeting. First into the strategy room, it's Jay and Natasha. But can they come up with anything at this late stage to turn their game around?
Gemma is really starting to believe Ben again. She's really believing him. Because in the bedroom, she was like, you better not be lying, you better not have a girlfriend. So she's proper believing what he's saying. Nah, I think that's it, really. Just try and convince Gemma more, basically, and try and be a bit more in her face and just touch her a bit more, you know, things like that, really. Because she's trying to link me to Andrew, innit? Because they're thinking Andrew's got a black girlfriend, so she's thinking, OK, I'm with Andrew, and the second girl from yesterday, she's with Ben. I don't know if she's playing mind games and she's just pretending to believe Ben, so you need to up your game. Who? See you later.
How is she?
No, not really. What?
How is she?
Nice, boring couple of minutes for me.
Jay being Jay, he's seen Ben, and Ben's really out there doing so much, so Jay's kind of backed down a bit. So hopefully a bit later on he'll louden up and start talking a bit more towards Gemma. I told Jay to up his game as there's 10 grand at stake and we want to win the money.
Next up, it's true single Andrew. Time to contemplate his game plan.
How you doing, baby? You all right? Good. She pissed?
3 days for nothing. You're a funny guy.
Give me the £5, 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 give me the £5.
Finally, Mr. Confident Ben gets the chance to meet girlfriend Carla and pass on his plan.
Last night, I stayed in a room with her. I've convinced her. She thinks Andrew has a black girlfriend, and she thinks you're going to be Jay's girlfriend. You've got to glam yourself up.
I don't want to come out. It's going to make it too obvious.
She said if one of them is Mediterranean or mixed race or Spanish, that's Jay's girlfriend. She said if one is black, that's Andrew's girlfriend. And you have to look as much possible as Jay's girlfriend, or as much jewelry on as you can, whatever. You got to look as much as his girlfriend, designer girl. It's your own stuff. It doesn't look like it's made by him. Don't associate yourself with me. It's him. Look at Jay like corner your eye kind of thing. If she sees both of you, we won. She told me that already. And like at the end of the day, I've confused her.
What happened last night?
You messed it up, but I won. You upset about last night? You know, little.
Was it good? Did you give her one? Oh, good. She can't do it better than me.
We won.
What a player, man.
Good chat.
Yeah, she's sexy as always.
In the strategy room, Ben told me his game plan was that he was linking me up with Jay and he was linking Tasha up with Andrew. That's his game plan so far. So he's relying on us coming out and she's going to fit us together. So I'm feeling a bit confident about that, as long as he sticks to it.
In the strategy room, Ben told Carla to dress up, as if she's fashion-conscious Jay's girlfriend, in an attempt to throw Gemma off the scent. With that in mind, she begins to customise an outfit for tonight. But realising Jay's real girlfriend is her rival, she's keeping her true motive to herself.
Are you trying your skirt?
The top half, because it's too big here. I was folding it down, and when I fold it down, it makes like a chunk there. It makes me look like I've got a big hip. So I'm just making... Yeah. Well, I cut a little bit off the bottom because I want it to be shorter than what it is. hopefully it's going to stay there because I've just cut the zip off. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, that looks lovely.
It does, doesn't it? That is so much better. And at least I don't have that big... All that was like this. It was like that.
It was too high.
It was way too much.
Every day, Gemma plays games with the guys to help her gain clues as to who is really single and who is faking it. Today, she's going to put the guys under interrogation in the hope that she'll whip up some home truths.
Now, boys, I know that one of you fucking shitheads are lying to me. I need to know who. Now, you haven't helped at all, not one bit. So I'm going to use my own techniques to find out who is lying to me.
She's going to whip them. What the hell?
First to be cuffed up, it's Jay. How will he fare when Gemma gets tough?
Interesting.
I don't believe that you're single.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know why I don't believe you're not single?
Tell me why.
Well, because for one, you told me first of all that you didn't know where your girlfriend was. Now, I know that you told me she was once in East London, or East Ham, I can't remember, and then once in Luton.
Mm.
Now, this is very, very confusing for me.
I had an ex-girlfriend who was originally from East Ham.
Yep.
East Ham is in East London.
Oh, so you have got under there. Okay. Yeah.
East Ham is in East London.
Right.
I met her in Luton.
Okay.
We are no longer going out.
That doesn't tell me why you said that you didn't know where she was.
I didn't say
yes,
that.
you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
Listen.
Don't answer me back. You did say that.
Listen to this.
I know what you said to me. Okay, well, I still don't believe you, and I think you're a shithead liar. Jay was a bit more nervous than the other two, I think, and he kind of slipped up more, you know, about the dates, and he still wasn't really exactly answering my questions. So that's completely put doubts in my mind about him.
Next up, it's Andrew. Will he crack under Gemma's line of investigation?
In my lovely pink.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sure you are, darling.
But it was so
Andrew looks scared. Tell me again about your girlfriends. I'd like to know in detail, please.
In detail?
Yes.
Not an issue, no problem. My first girlfriend, I went out with her for 3 years. Started going out with her when I was 18.
Yep.
And she finished with me when I was 21.
Fine.
I was then single until the age of 23.
Yep.
Until that time, I met a lovely girl at the time. And she finished with me after a year on my 24th birthday. And I have been single ever since.
You've been single ever
I've
since?
been single ever since.
Really?
Yes.
He played it very cool, you know, how he has for the last few days. You know, I didn't really get as much information from him that I really wanted to. So, still very confused about Andrew.
Finally, it's Ben's turn. Can Gemma find any leaks in his watertight story?
So now, Ben.
Yes.
Your story has been very, very believable.
It has.
So far.
You know what?
Yeah, and not much of hiccups have been going on with it. Okay, not much. But your story is sometimes a bit too watershed tight.
It's because it's the truth. You can't
You
mess up
think
when
so?
you can't mess up when you're telling the truth.
Do you think so?
If I was telling the truth, how can I mess up? But if you're lying, you can mess up.
Okay, so you think these guys are lying?
Inconsistency.
So you haven't been inconsistent.
If I was
at all?
lying, I may have hiccuped. But if you're telling the truth, you can't hiccup.
No? Okay. So,
It's like you got shit on his...
What do you want to know?
I want to know what ex-girlfriends, when's the last time you did have an ex-girlfriend?
A real girlfriend.
A real girlfriend.
Just before my 22nd birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's from East London.
You've
Pretty
got
much
great
the-
ass.
Pretty
Yes, hasn't he? Do you twitching thing?
Are you single?
much. Definitely.
And do you think you've proved as much as you possibly can to me?
I think I've
that you're
proved more
single?
than anyone in this house that I'm single.
Really?
If you're not lying, if the other guys are telling the truth, why would your story change?
She's getting into it.
Now, he's played it cool. He's been ice cool for these past couple of days. And again, I didn't really find out anything from him. His game has been completely watertight. So, again, very confused. have no idea about him. At this stage of the game, it is Ben versus Andrew. You know, I have no idea how I'm kind of going to decide between the both of them.
Coming up next in the Fool Around final. Frustrations begin to show as frontrunner Ben keeps the pressure on.
This game, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're single. It matters if you can tell her and express that. You could be as single till the cows come home. If you can't convince her that you are, and the other people got a more convincing story, then how are you going to win?
But how's he going to handle it when girlfriend Carla pops in to meet the neighbours?
You're saying one's mine, you're saying the other one's mine, so they're both mine, fuck it.
Do you feel any fever or giddiness?
I don't understand.
Feels